You can just climb these stone walls with, like, nothing.
It's like ancient Spider-Man. So was Tarzan Spider-Man?
And we're back.
We're back to the shitty couch and the old Alzheimer's man.
We're gonna give him the bell that's also as old as he is. There's a lot of things that's as old as this guy. Whoa.
What the fuck? You used the bell.
Oh, hi. Did you see me just fucking...
What?
Gravitate to the ceiling with that?
What the fuck?
Do you have anything to... Okay.
Oh, you're injured. Let me take a look.
Oh, I think he healed me.
That
okay, I think I can just use the 100-year-old bell to teleport back here whenever I want.
Oh, that's what that was.
I forgot,
okay.
And I wish I would have thought of that, so I didn't have to waste time backtracking.
Is that a permanent item?
Yeah, I think it's a permanent item that I have. Yeah, unlike the charity wings where I just use it once and it's gone.
Well, shit, that was a fabulous start to this episode.
Alright, on to the next area.
Yay! Man, I'm just dying. I was way worse last night, though. I was like my body was literally on fire, but I was freezing.
Oh, man.
It was like a really bad fever. And then it just, like, quit after a little bit, which was surprising.
It's just been getting a lot colder at my house. I actually have to, like, wear a hoodie in my room and shit just to try and stay warm.
Boilers for the win! That's what I'm thinking about doing, is changing the heating in here, at least in the living room here, so I can get rid of these radiators that are 1,000 billion million pounds.
Grug, gruff nug glub grug. This is kind of funny too. Like the dwarves have their own language, and I just like hop on their heads and shit to fucking learn their language.
What? What? It's No Man's Sky! Except in No Man's Sky, you can basically buy your way through a language.
Yeah.
That you never need or ever learn ever again. Although I'm really happy that they updated that game.
I never played it, but I heard a lot of people bitching about it, so...
well, there was a lot of hype in the beginning, so everybody was like, yeah, this is gonna be the greatest game ever, blah 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 blah, and then they played it
people just hyped themselves up too much for it was the main problem.
Well, I don't know, the whole thing was like, it's all open world and procedurally generated, and not a lot of people have ever played a game like that, so they're like, holy shit, it's gonna be like infinitely crazy, and you can do whatever you want type thing, and it turns out there's not really a lot that you can do different. You can basically run around and farm stuff and try to not die and attempt to find the center of the universe that would take you, 10 goddamn years to find of actual real playtime.
Oh yeah, I heard that too. Like, it'll take you like 15 minutes just to get to a new planet.
Yeah. It can take a long time, but
I just feel like the game is a little too ambitious.
Yeah, a little bit, but I mean, the ratings were really, really good for like the first couple days because people were like, yeah, there's this, you can do this cool thing and this cool thing, and then they realized, well, it's all very repetitive and it doesn't seem to be going anywhere, which is true. And then they recently updated it to where they have 3 different game modes. Oh. There's a standard like survival mode, which they've updated. You can build your own base and claim your own planet, which is pretty sweet. So basically the game is actually a legitimate game now. You can farm and survive on this planet for as long as you want and build your way through it. So eventually you can basically build a metropolis, I would imagine. But I don't know for sure. That's kind of speculation, because I haven't gotten that far. And then there's like this survival mode that basically increases the difficulty of the entire game. And it is damn near impossible to even get off the freaking planet in the first place without dying over and over and over again. So you have to really maintain your sense of, limitations.
Limit yourself.
Pretty much. And then there's the creative mode where you can build and go everywhere you want without limitations. But
so I'm sure you're probably wondering what the hell I'm doing.
it looks like you're farming, that's all I can gather. But
yeah, there is like a quest with these leaf butterflies, and I probably won't find it exactly, but I just remember I think I need like 26 of these things.
okay.
So, yeah. Game of the year. It's got leaf sliding. Brings me back to fall.
Woohoo! I've never really played in the leaves all that much when I was a kid.
I guess I didn't either in hindsight, but whenever I did, it was just so much fun.
It was.
You just rake up a ton of leaves and just fucking dive in it.
I don't know, where we lived, it was pretty much all evergreens.
Oh, yeah.
So there wasn't much leaves. There was needles on the ground.
Needles.
Yeah, that's about it. Needles and pine cones.
Like, I can't decide if spring or fall is my favorite season, because I mean, like, spring has the perfect weather.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, winter's too cold and summer's too hot. But, like, there's just something really magical about fall that just makes me happy whenever it's around. I can't even really describe what it is.
I don't like fall.
You don't like fall?
No, to me, this, like, these types of colors here are too bland to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't really make me feel good. They just make me feel. It's like the colors fading and just being sapped out of the world, which just sounds really depressing. But
well, that's how winter makes me feel.
yeah, that's like when all the color and everything's just completely gone. I mean, white is the other shade color, but and it's white itself is technically bright.
Yeah.
Basically the brightest color, if you will. But, I don't know. If that's all you see is white everywhere, it's boring. Plus it's cold.
Like, it's the most wonderful time of year. Bullshit.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Maybe I needed 25 actually, since no more are showing up.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stop wasting everyone's time and move on.
I don't know, I like spring. Spring's my favorite, next to summer. I mean, I really don't mind the sweltering heat. I would rather sweat all day, every day, than freeze my ass off.
I mean, obviously I like summer just because everyone's more available during summer.
Oh, that too, yeah.
It's easier to make plans with people, but weather-wise, I'm not really... Especially during July, that always seems to be the hottest time.
Yeah, well, yeah. At least around here. I mean,
yeah.
For God's sakes, it snows in March.
Dude, I still remember the one year where it snowed in April. I had like the scariest driving experience of my life.
Oh God! Oh, you don't expect it. It's freaking April.
Yeah,
and it's warming up and all that, so it's very slippery.
Like, I was still a junior in high school at the time, and I had to fucking like drive to school in the morning, and I saw how it was snowing.
Yeah.
So I was leaving my house, like going on County Road, and on the way to.
Yeah.
Oh, revealing real world locations now on the Mythical Knights.
And this is where I lived.
But anyways, like I'm trying to get on the highway and shit, and like a whole line of cars are coming. God. So I have to wait for like 20 minutes or whatever while my windshields are just screeching from like getting all the snow off.
Yeah.
I make the turn too fast, and I do like a 180 to the other side.
Whoa.
Like, oh God, I was scared. But
oh my God.
I managed to pull over in time and back into like the nearest driveway and try again to turn out.
Yeah.
And there was this lady who like, she turned, rolled down her window and gave me a thumbs up.
That's awesome. Yes.
So like, that's like the one great moment out of all of that.
Way to go! You didn't fuck up!
You didn't die today. And then I was late to school that day, but it was cool because they understood the weather.
Well, yeah, I mean, school's one of those things. It's,
yeah.
You know.
Cangrak.
Cangrak! Hey,
can glub grug?
You can't learn more language? Or do you have to jump on their head for that?
I think I have more heads to jump on. By the way, I didn't mention that now it's just this overhead thing when I'm talking to NPCs. Thigre is Grup. You know what? That's my favorite quote now. Thigre is Grup.
Thigre is Grup.
Say that one out of context. No one will be confused.
I will walk up to somebody and just say Thigre is Grup. I can imagine they'll just have this look on their face like, alright.
Hey, I'm Grup. I'm not so Grup. And where are the game Grups? Wait. We glub, but glop. Never mind. That's my favorite quote of all time. We glub, but glop.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we need to learn this language. Wow, you learned some of our language.
You learned to speak a language I can communicate with.
But I still can't quite understand everything you're saying.
Uh-huh.
I just imagine the Owen Wilson, wow, you learned my language. Unbelievable. I think if you shove on a dwarf and bite one more, you'll have mastered the language. Wow.
Is that how that works? Oh, good God. ThomaGoo.
It was Abgrod and knee.
This is the best town ever.
I remember this lady wants you to find her dog and bring it back. What a cute knee.
Yes, my knees are fabulous. You know what's been going around the internet? No joke. My fabulous knees, so to speak.
Like, that's a meme? What is it from?
No, it's just, okay, so I posted a video of me that my brother took with my really good camera.
Yeah, I know, I remember what you're talking about now.
Yeah,
You posted that picture and we were all joking about you.
There were so many people that commented on my knee.
It's the focal point of the picture.
Right? And then I posted another one with the damn Christmas tree and my knee was like sticking out of a hole in my jeans and they're like, the knee is back!
I remember that.
And I'm like, yes. This is what my existence leads to. My fabulous knee.
I think that makes the second episode, Mythical Knights, Tomba. We're not done playing the game, but I think that makes episode 2.
Yeah, I think so too. It's awesome.